What's good, everybody? What's good? Let me bring my man Timmy T in. Darkness, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, you in the dark. Can't nobody see you.
I had to get in the car. I'm sorry. It got loud. Can you see my teeth?
No, can't see no teeth. Mm-mm. So what's good with you, man? Self check. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Was that you playing the music?
No music. It's probably an alert from my computer or something like that that you heard.
Oh, that was me playing the background. I was playing some Don Dada.
Oh,
Super Cat.
so what's good, man? How you doing? You all
So
good?
good. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Just working like a slave.
I joined the club, baby. Join the club. Well, I guess Preachers will get in here with us a little bit later, hopefully. Uh, Well, what I want to talk about, man, is we had that school shooting in Winston a couple of weeks ago.
Was that's Mount Tabor, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mount Tabor. They go D right there. Let me bring him on in. What up, homeboy?
What it do? What it do?
What you do? You all right?
Yeah, what up, Tim?
What's going on, man?
I can't call it.
You been up watching film all night?
Been trying to get it, man. Been trying to get it. Oh, man, shit
Say what?
had me heated yesterday.
All right.
Y'all win?
Yeah, we won. We won.
Yeah, they ain't look they
Didn't
sharp.
win like I wanted to win.
Y'all need a third down back. Somebody catch the ball
Them
at
two
the
weeks,
back.
them 2 weeks off, man, hurt us. And I need a quarterback. That's what I need.
You need a
Oh,
quarterback. What's Terrell doing?
Yeah, I need Page, ain't he?
That's all.
Coaching at Page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Your
he
boy
is
out there now, though. He gonna be out there though. Kenny
Who was
Doe. He
that?
gonna be here out there. He on the roster.
Okay. Yeah, athlete.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But right before you got on, man, I was telling Timmy, man, we want to talk about that school shooting that we had at Mount Tabor a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Uh, I ain't gonna sit here and say I know this and that. I've heard this and that though. Of course, there's no room for school shooting ever, no matter what's going on. But the thing that what I'm hearing is that this guy
Oh, you can
had been
back. You can do it.
bullied by
Oh, it's got a certain ride level on.
the guy that did the shooting had been bullied by the guy that he shot,
It's just too
and I
slow.
guess he finally took enough. Now,
Nice style.
don't quote me on that. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say
This
that's
my fifth one.
true, but that's just kind of the rumor. I don't know if you guys may have heard something different.
I heard that the guy. I mean, like I said, all this hearsay, man. Nobody knows, but I just heard it like something similar to that. Like the guy that did the shooting, that got jumped on like the week or so before by several different guys from different schools, and during that day, he was like making comments and stuff on social media saying that he was gonna go all these different schools, and shoot these guys that jumped on him. But he went to that first one, and basically when they were still looking for him, he was still around that school. Then he took off. Then they just looked for him for the rest of the day. But that's all I heard about it, man. But like I said, nobody. Hey, only them will know what happened. So
That's true. What about you, Tim, man? Darkness, are you there? Jimmy.
he on mute. He doing something.
Oh shit. Anyway, but like I said, I don't want to start no rumors or like I said, that's just kind of what I heard. Um, Obviously, there's never a good time or a good reason for any type of school shooting, man. I just wish you hate to see a kid dead, and then another kid is gonna have this on him for probably the rest of his life. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Mark and Demetrius. I was rudely interrupted. But my thoughts, man. I'm gonna just be honest with you. When we were growing up, there was two places you were definitely safe, and that was school and church. And now none of that exists anymore. I mean, you can die. People will kill you in church. They kill you in school. The worst we did was fight. You might have got banked. You might have got beat up in school. But but this stuff now, man, I don't know, man. I hear stories about what happened in Winston. But this stuff now, man. But I mean, it really doesn't matter what happened. The result is, like you said, you got one young man that is no longer here, and you got another one that virtually is not going to be here. He's going to be in the system for the rest of his life, and when he comes home, what is he going to be? Institutionalized. We got to stop this, man. We got to get. I don't think people have. They don't value life. I don't know if it's video games or whatever. They'll kill somebody and think nothing of it. And I don't understand. It's only been a couple times in my life that I wanted to kill somebody. And it wasn't because they beat me up. It was because they did something so terrible to me that I felt like they need not be here anymore. I think now everybody, every little thing is life ending, and I think it has a lot to do with social media because these guys, if you get beat up, if we got beat up, people talk about it, and it'll be 10 different stories. But nowadays, if you get beat up, it's gonna be on YouTube, World Star. It's just it's a lot of pressure for these kids because their ego and their pride won't allow them to get an ass whooping. If you ain't got an ass whooping, you ain't did a whole lot of fighting.
Yeah, I think that's the big problem. Kids afraid to take an ass whooping.
Exactly.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, they ain't old like us. You know what I'm saying? We too old to do all that fighting.
Oh yeah.
Our fingers work a whole lot faster than their fists do.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, but look, if somebody want to line up and like, look, what you want to do? And I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'll line them up.
yeah,
I'll line them up.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do that.
Yeah.
So Demetrius, man, let me ask you this: by you having you out of the three of us, you have kids that are still in school.
Yeah.
How did you and your family feel about that? Because I know
Well,
this
I
is
mean,
something that y'all,
yeah,
the kids saw it too.
yeah. My thing right now with my kids being as young as they are, but they know what's going on. My biggest fear for them going to school now is just COVID. It ain't gun violence. You know what I'm saying? Really,
I
my
know.
biggest thing.
Well, I think Demetrius getting a check from the vaccine people. Hey,
No,
everyone that
I ain't.
vaccine.
Look. All I'm saying, listen.
Y'all
All I'm
gonna get a
saying
kick
is
out
like
the ass,
seriously, like seriously though, seriously. Like my kids, we have a regimen. Like they go to school, they wear their mask all day, they come home, they take baths. As soon as they get home, they put the clothes in the wash machine every day. And they ask questions like they ask questions about COVID and they ask questions about everything. And I mean, it's like really like every day or at least once a week, we get a phone call from one of the classes where a student had it. So the kids talk at school, so they know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that. And there's still a lot of people. I mean, if people don't want to wear it or get the vaccine, that's them. That's their choice. But for my kids, they more in fear of things like that. Probably for one from the school they go to. You know what I'm saying? Um, the school that they go to is kind of sheltered away from a lot of that. But they don't gun violence and stuff like that. We talked about it. Like now, we was in Winston. We were in Winston. I think it was last year, and we came out of Haynes Mall, and when we came out the mall, it was like a group of teenagers just outside. Like I mean, like 100 of them. So at first, I was thinking, man, is NBA 2K20 coming out or some new J's or something? Why is all these kids out here? So we walked through the crowd, went to the car, and Soon as we got in the car, they started fighting. So I'm backing out the spot to get out the parking lot, and they fighting and they fighting. I mean, when I say they fighting everywhere. And all of a sudden, you just hear pow pow. One of the kids that was fighting pulled out a gun and shot at somebody. Well, we everybody took off running, and of course, somebody did get shot. I think one of the kids got shot in the face out there that day. And so, I mean, when stuff like that happened, my kids was like instantly terrified. But as far as like the school shooting that happened, mine really didn't know a lot about that. Um, but like I said, they more scared of other things, man, than that. But for now at work, now I would say this, Timmy, you know this, and being management, you got some people that come to you and want time off for everything, any little thing
Oh
that
yeah.
happen. So I mean, really, I had an individual come to me. He talking about his child was on lockdown and he wanted to get off to go up there, and I was like, well, I know they locked down, but they had just arrested the guy. I said, but they were about to. I know they had him figured out where he was at, and I was like, well, what are you gonna do if you get there? Isn't your child's mother up there? He was like, yeah, but I just want to go. And I was like, well, dude, according to tennis spot, you really gonna get a point if you leave because it's nothing you really can do. You coming back to work, or you just want to ride out there and check on him? He's like, I said, have you talked to your child? And he's like, yeah, I talked to him. I just want to go. And for somebody who cries wolf all the time, I couldn't just sit here and say, man, yeah, go ahead and go because I know how you are. Now, if it had been somebody different that I know never miss work or a single, you know what I'm saying? Just somebody I know, like this dude
So
really has.
otherwise you would have said go check on your kid.
Yeah, but see, people, man, it's crazy. Like society now is crazy, man. It's like people try to manipulate systems, and then want
Absolutely.
us, and then like especially coming from somebody black in management, and they black, they think we supposed to really like just look out for them every time when we can't. Like, no, dude, you always try to get out of work. You always come up with some kind of excuse. No, I cannot sit here and say you can leave without getting a point. And he, I mean, he was pissed off at me, but at the same time, we got a job to do. I'm not gonna get fired for nobody there.
And while we on shootings, there was a shooting at the Winston State Central game yesterday.
Hold on,
End of the
hold on.
game.
Before we get into the shooting, what happened? What was the score with that? I was on.
20-14.
I
It
was
was
I, I,
2014.
I was watering the rain, and I missed it. What happened?
I don't know. I was shitting in the grass, so I didn't see the game.
It was
Okay.
2014. It was 2014.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all got the dub. Y'all got the dub.
Okay. 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 I just
Okay.
want to know. Let's get back to the shoot.
Yeah, but I don't have a lot of details on that shooting, but I did hear it was a shooting towards the end of the game out in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
the head coach for us, the Outlaws, he said two of his prior Hillside students got murdered at the parking deck or something like that. They both around 20 years old.
In Winston.
No, the game was in
No, it
Durham.
was in Durham.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
of
in Durham.
course it was in Durham.
Said it was at a parking deck or something. And
So he died. They two died.
I think somebody died later on at the hospital.
Wow.
Let me get some information on that right now. But yeah, man, it's like this generation is all about guns now. I ain't gonna act like there wasn't a time in my life where I carried a gun, but I never was afraid to square up.
And
Uh,
that's the thing. I mean, listen, we all. If you can legally carry a gun, I recommend that you do. But every incident and every interaction you have with somebody is not a suitable offense. I,
okay,
I
somebody
straight
in
up.
the comments. I don't mean to cut you off,
You
Tim,
go
but
ahead.
somebody in the comments said that they weren't Central students; they were from Winston, two students. So
Man, I hate that. My heart goes out to their parents, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, these young people live dying, and they ain't even lived yet, man. I'm 50 years old, man, and I still got a lot of life left in me, man. It's sad that these guys go away before they even had the opportunity to live, man. I mean, and for what? And for what? And a lot of people, they're like, man, when a black person is killed by a police officer or something else, we yell loud. I've never been that guy. I think anytime somebody dies unnecessarily, I yell. So, and we need to start making this not the norm. It shouldn't be every time we get together somebody dies, man. It's not like that. Man, what happened when I was their age? you- All I wanted was a girl. All I wanted was a
Well,
guy. Ain't see,
Paul,
I might walk.
well,
Yeah,
Paul,
that's it. These guys want to
mhm.
fight, man. Oh, what's wrong with them, man? Go
Okay,
kiss a girl, man. You get a girl. You know what I'm saying? Just sneak in a girl house. Do
all right.
that.
Let me retract that statement because I just got a message saying they weren't Winston's. They were Durham locals. So
Yeah, that's why I said they went to Hillside.
well,
So they, so
both
they, so they were locals. Okay. I y'all guys know how I feel about Central, man, and well, you guys know how I feel about HBCU. Period. Point
Mhm.
blank, and we can't put these black eyes on our stuff, man. We can't do it, man. Why? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna do some investigating and get some facts, hopefully, about this shooting, but it's still senseless, man. There's no reason this
True,
stuff should happen after, before, during a game.
true. And I'm sure it was a being that last year a lot of the schools didn't even play, and this year you're starting to get the fans back in the games, and you're trying to get back to normal, and it's almost as if we do things to mess it up for ourselves. Um, that's that Winston and Central is a rivalry that goes a long way,
Yeah,
goes back, and really the most that I can ever remember between happening within black colleges was the fight that Central and A&T
Central
had
and said on the basketball court
about
with
30 years ago.
they throwing chairs and shit. That was crazy.
But that was just a fight,
But
you
it was a
know.
fight. It was a fight, and they was fighting. They was scrap. Everybody scrapped. Everybody squared up.
But
I,
and I remember seeing uh seeing video of the fight on the news. Of course, I wasn't there, but for a long time, Central and A&T, whatever they played each other, would always have to be at a neutral site, whether it was regardless of what sport it was.
yeah.
And it seems like I think Central played A&T, uh, or they're set to play them this year in Greensboro. But
Yes. Yes.
so they kind of getting away from that, but and going back to what they used to be, and now we got this happening. So
Yeah.
I hope it don't affect the schools and stuff like that. But it's always sad to see senseless killing. It really is.
I mean, and the thing about it is, I don't understand why. I don't understand why these kids and young people so angry that they're like, man, I'm gonna take this guy's life. For what? What can a person do for you to like, man? I want to take his life. Yeah, I mean, there got to be some limits to it.
Yeah, definitely got to be some limit to it, man.
I
But
I don't know,
They
man.
they didn't grew up idolizing. Look, they didn't
hmm?
grew up idolizing rap videos and what they see on TV and all that, and not really. You know what I'm saying? They thinking that I can go pull that time. I can do that. That's me and that until they hear that click clack, and then is I want my
but
mama.
I
It's
ain't gonna act like I didn't grow up idolizing rappers, but I wasn't about doing no time. You know, the one time I heard the click clack was enough for me. So, but but getting back to the original question, Demetrius. So it didn't cross your mind at all when you seen that, and You know, I know you say coach is what you
Not
were.
really, man. Because like I
And of
said,
course, your kids are younger, so
if it would have been close to, if it would have been at our school or my kid's school or something like that, I probably would have felt differently. You know, that's, I know that's sad to say, but I would have felt different. But I felt bad for the school. I feel bad for the community, and especially feel bad for the parties that's involved. But it didn't really bother me like this. I mean, you know, it's kind of like when we was in school. You know, when we was in school, we had a couple situations where people brought guns and pointed guns at people and stuff like that. And we, when our parents found out about it, they wasn't at an uproar. It was just the times have changed now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, are we failing as parents?
No, definitely not. But I do believe that
Well, I ain't
it's,
talking about us personally. I'm just
no,
saying.
I'm
No,
just
no,
talking
no.
about. I think it is
We're
generation.
failing as a people. We're failing
Yeah,
as a
I think
people.
it's the people. Yeah, I think that generation now, that 18-year-old to right now, and it's pushing 30-year-old generation. They got to get their stuff together, man. That generation, what is Generation X? I think they ain't Generation
I,
X.
generation doo doo.
Yeah, I mean
Generation Nas X.
they
Yeah.
really
I,
got, they got like a
I mean,
lot to.
I put a post on Facebook. I was like, um, a person, three people will get shot and nobody will see anything, but you can spot a pair of fake
No.
Jordans from across the room. You know what I'm saying? We're more worried about what people are wearing than we are about what happened. And I listen to me, and whomever want to say something can say it, but um, you're not snitching if some stupid motherfuckers ride by and shoot up the spot and kill a little kid, and I know who they are. I'm gonna tell who they are. It ain't no code to that. If you want to shoot a motherfucker, you walk up to the motherfucker and you shoot him. Don't shoot everybody around. Don't close your eyes and shoot. So I ain't got no problem with it. Anybody got a problem with that? Then they got a problem with me. But if you think you a G and your G shit is riding past somebody's house, shooting in their house, and you're not no G, go knock on the door. Know who you shoot.
But you know, when we was growing up though, we did something stupid. We did something stupid before we got home. Our parents already knew we was out there doing something
Already
stupid.
knew. Already
Already
knew.
knew, because when they say it was a village, back when we was out there, it was a village. Like you couldn't
But
go
now it's
to.
not
You
like it.
couldn't
Now it's not
go
like it. If your kid, well, not you, but if somebody's kid come home and tell their mama, so and so said something to
yeah,
me,
you
the,
got to
the
fight.
mama coming trying to fight. The mama trying to come and fight.
Got to fight. But back when we was
Damn,
growing up, it didn't matter whose mom it was.
no.
If
But
they
going
parents,
back,
if they mom, look, if that mom and daddy knew your mom and daddy, you was
Yeah,
done.
you
You was
listen.
done.
It's
Like,
official. They can tell you to take your ass home. Look, get your
cuss
little.
you out.
And you tell the brother, son, if you don't get your ass home right now,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And what you do? You ain't arguing with them. You ain't talk back. You got
No.
your ass home. You left there.
It did. Look,
got
it
your ass
did when you
home.
got home. Then when you got home, your mom would say, "Look, your dad not showing your ass, ain't you?" And you
Yep.
probably just got one in.
Hey,
It
Yep.
look,
wasn't no.
if
It wasn't no pleading your case. It was none of that.
if you didn't get you when he got home, when they got off work at the factory the next day,
Oh yeah.
it was on. It was on.
Yeah, man. And we ain't got that now. Like you said, Timmy. Now, as soon as they go home, tell their parents, you got to be waiting to fight then.
Yeah. Yeah. They loud and wrong.
But
Man. Oh
but
man.
again, though, those mothers that's trying to fight, ain't that our generation or the generation just below us?
I don't know who they are. If my child wrong, she wrong. Period. Point blank.
True,
I ain't,
true.
I'm not. I don't judge my child any different than I would judge anybody else's child. My child is no better than anybody else's child. My child an asshole, then she an asshole. I call her asshole. You know. But a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people just, oh man. I saw Demetrius' oldest child smoking a cigarette. Smoking a cigarette. Oh man, your child smoked 10 packs a day. You know what I'm saying? but they got reason. Oh, she
Yeah,
depressed. You know what I mean? No, it's like if you think that a child smoking a cigarette is bad, and your child smoking a cigarette is just as bad as anybody else's child.
exactly. You
And I
even
think,
look, even back when we was growing up and stuff, people smoke weed. People
yeah,
smoke weed in the sanctuary of their home.
yeah,
They did it at home. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bring it out the streets. They went out here just passing around each other in the streets. They was at home.
Well,
Now
I
you go
mean,
around see.
go ahead, Demetrius.
But I'm just saying now that these guys. I mean, you go into the corner store behind somebody, you get a contact high because you smell it on them because they just put it out, or
yeah.
they in the car riding through town getting smoking like no.
And then you wonder why the police pull you over, because I can
Yeah,
smell the weed from behind you. It's coming out of your car in my vent.
yeah. But you know, it's the times, man. It's like people then kind of shun away from trying to put the kid on the straight path and just turn the shoulder, like just basically saying they hopeless.
Yeah, I mean, and so we failing because we letting these kids go. We letting these kids go. If we the last generation with some common sense and we letting them go, then we failing. We failing our society.
But
Well, we
okay,
trying though. We trying to get things on the right track.
well, where are the kids that you know? There's been plenty of times where Demetrius has had to cool me off, talk me out of doing something stupid, or we getting ready to, I'm getting ready to fight somebody. Like, cool, just cool out.
Yeah,
We didn't all done it. Where are the friends of these kids? Are they not? Got to be some cooler heads in the
they
group
they, they
somewhere.
got they got they got their phone out recording this bullshit.
There you go. I can't argue that.
They instead of like, nah, man, fuck that, man, that's bullshit. They own you recording your. So one, if you do it, you going to fucking jail because everybody gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? They killing you off and they talking about no snitch. You snitching because you posting what your partner doing. And you the dummy. You the dummy.
I had to agree with you on that one, bro. But I think, man, but getting back to the shoot.
Hey, Bentley, thank you, Bentley. Man, look, you almost brought a tear to my eye, Bentley. Thank you, man. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, I tried.
Thank you, Bentley. And as do you. As do you, because you wasn't no punk ass parent. You hear me? You
Yep.
a real man. You a real man, and I appreciate how you raised your child. She's a good young woman, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll tell my daughter
Big shout
that.
out to Billy Mills.
Yeah, Bentley Mill, old school. Had the Le Mans with the booming system.
Okay, well, yeah. But check it out, man. But let's move on to something else.
All right.
Um, this Russell Westbrook picture. Now, I'm
Mm,
gonna just give my opinion, and of course, ain't nobody got to agree with it.
okay.
But I don't feel like that type of shit is cool if you're a heterosexual man. You know,
I,
I
I,
don't feel like that's a fashion statement.
all right. I'm gonna say this. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna say this. Um, I saw the picture. I saw some posts, and I saw people coming at people. Like, why y'all worry about what this man wearing? What you worrying about this man wearing? What I'm saying is, and this is what I'm saying. We've seen a lot of our athletes who are where they want to be or not role models to these kids wearing dresses and stuff like that. Now, my question is, when has Tom Brady had a dress on?
Never, and you won't
When
see
when
him.
when, when has Peyton Manning had a dress on? When has Big Ben had a dress on? When has Steve Nash put a dress on? Why do we feel like it's okay to?
We as in black.
Yes.
Yes.
Why is it okay for us to listen?
It ain't.
A kilt is a kilt, but a dress is a dress. A skirt is a skirt. You know, I don't understand it. I don't understand why it is fashionable to cross dress. None against no. I whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. But I just want to know when did this become necessary? When is this the fashion trend? How is this the fashion trend? I don't know. I don't know. I'm too fat to wear a dress. I won't look good in it, and I wouldn't do it. But just because all I've known all my life is if you a dress is for a woman. Women wear dresses, correct? I don't know. And again, and I don't want anybody to get me. I'm not homophobic. I don't care what you do. I don't care what anybody does. I'm just saying in general. I'm talking about fashion. I'm just talking about what's acceptable in society. Then why do you have to do that? Why is that the fashion? Why is that a trend? You could he couldn't have put on a nice suit and been on the page.
What?
No,
Wasn't the top part of the suit? Oh.
man, that motherfucker like Easter Easter '97 or motherfucker. I don't understand them motherfucker. I don't understand. I mean, they just. I mean, I understand you trying to dress weird. I guess weird is the new nice, but I just don't understand. I don't understand it. But again, I'm not calling them gay or anything. I'm just saying it's just corny. I mean, why do you need to put a dress on? And what kind of drawers do you put on when you wear a dress? For a man, I was like, what do I have some drawers that I got right now in my possession that I can put on and wear a dress with?
Oh boy, but it's a perfect setup right here, but I ain't gonna do it.
What's that? Some boy shorts. What is it?
I ain't gonna do it.
Some boy shorts.
I ain't gonna do
Some boy shorts.
Oh,
it.
Hey,
Well,
anyway,
that's a softball pitch to me right now.
yeah, I know it is. I know what you're talking about. Hey,
Oh, I'm gonna be like Barry Bonds. I'm gonna let that first one slide.
that was more than a fashion statement in '91.
No, but how you feel, Dave? Or you just want to pass on this
damn, man. Hey, look, and
Hey man,
I gotta see y'all inbox that I got too. I gotta see you in inbox I got.
one? No, I don't want y'all to send me no more inbox.
I'm saying they just bro, they so moved.
But getting back to it, man, is I mean, whatever his lifestyle is, his lifestyle. I just don't like Timmy said. I see a lot of it. It seems like to be us black athletes that
Yeah.
have to dress
So
extravagant or something like that. You know,
And I remember Cat Williams said that about the entertainment business. He said all the big comedians wore dresses. They put dresses on and he wouldn't put one on, so they basically blackballed him. Did you see that interview?
I didn't see that.
uh,
But why? I wonder why though.
I mean, I guess it just I
that's
don't know. I
kind
don't
of
know. I guess to
what you
sell
say.
you.
That's kind of something they try to have people in black folks in Hollywood to do. Dave Chappelle said the same thing.
It was Dave Chappelle. My fault. I said Cat Williams.
So I mean, and as I'm sitting here watching the game, and they showing the players, coming into the stadium and stuff. I don't see nobody with a dress or nothing like that on. They got on suits or, they well dressed. Nobody has on a dress or a skirt to make a fashion statement.
Well, look, we got a comment. Someone said he's an entertainer.
He's a basketball player, but he may
Yeah,
be.
he's an athlete.
You
Yeah,
consider
he's
him
an athlete. He is an
call him
athlete.
Okay, so if he's an entertainer, then what? You got to put a dress on to be an entertainer? I don't understand that. I mean,
But let me be devil's advocate on that. What about how do we compare that to say Prince? Prince never wore a dress, at least not to my knowledge, but he wore some outlandish shit.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. Well, do you want my view on Prince?
I think he's a genius, a musical
Listen,
genius.
man, nah. Prince was a hoe. Prince, Prince probably had, excuse my language, Prince probably had about a 12-inch dick. Prince had them girls fucked up. I would not have left not now no woman that I care anything about with Prince because she'd been fucked up when she got back. Prince was fucking them motherfuckers up. He had zombies. Prince was walking dead. Prince was not gay. Prince would do whatever he wanted to do. Listen, he was some outlandish shit, but he ain't there.
I'm not messing with Prince. I listen to Prince.
Hey, I look.
Game
Prince,
blouses.
anytime Prince had every light skinned, good hair woman on the planet in his band. Prince was done. We look, Prince was done. For real. Prince was killing them.
Hey,
For real.
Prince hit that, and it'll be over. It'll be over.
Shit. That motherfucker changed his name to a dick with an S on it. He was trying to tell y'all something.
Hey, Tim,
Yeah.
can you turn your volume down just a little bit? They say there's an echo somewhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too loud. Is that better?
I don't know. They'll let us know.
What I said.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was trying to figure out when the echo was. When I was talking about Prince chunking, was the echo there?
Nah, they heard that.
They need to hear.
No, but yeah, it's like you said, Timmy. It seems to be us that either they have to do it or they want us to do stuff like that. But again, we don't see Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, uh, David Beckham.
And, I mean, Dirk Nowitzki when he was playing.
Yeah, we don't see them in that.
Nah, I just don't understand it. I mean, do they get paid to wear it or told to wear it or what?
Well, he Russell been wearing a lot of crazy stuff anyway, but you know that's his style, dog. I guess that's just like
Really?
I mean, a lot of the kids, everybody like to wear the suits with the high water pants and no socks, and
Hey,
that ain't me.
I tried it. I tried that. Now to throw them shoes away, my feet was stinking like a I mean, one day I was like, shit, crew
That's just
cheese. One day it was some penny loafers too. Tossed them. Had some feet milk. That was stupid. Man. So you ain't got no high water pants, man.
no, none.
You ain't got no high water Steve Harvey suits.
Nope. I'm not. I ain't built to wear tight suits.
I got a tight suit. I got a custom suit.
Well, that ain't a tight suit. That's supposed to be custom made to fit you.
I can see my thighs. It's blue. It's blue too. I'm gonna get it all CI.
If they have, see.
Well, no, this be the first one in Baltimore, right?
Second.
Did they have it? They didn't have it last year.
I think they did have a basketball game.
Oh.
Wasn't nobody there, but I think they had him.
Okay, then I might try Baltimore. I'm scared of Baltimore.
No, not going.
Hey, if they like, they call you dummy. What up, dummy?
Yeah, y'all let me know when you come back to Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to go to Baltimore.
I'm trying to get it one time.
I think they
Hey,
got
so
4 years.
look,
I think they got 4 years in Baltimore.
let's change the subject right quick. I got something that's kind of this local.
What you gonna talk about? Yeah.
We're trying to
You
Is he
froze up.
breaking up or beatbox?
is
You broke up,
it,
man. Breaking up
no,
a little bit.
Bum stickity, bum stickity.
y'all hear me now?
Electricity.
Now y'all good? Y'all good?
I can hear you now.
I hear you now.
All right.
You might have
So
got an echo somewhere.
riding through Reedsville the other day, the Rockingham Field and they made
We lost him.
He gone.
He'll be back. He'll be back. All right. So,
yo, is that me?
yeah, that was you.
Man, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so
Ain't he clear?
They turned Rockingham Theater into something else. It's like an entertainment place now. So they got like live bands and country music and live bands, rock and roll, all that stuff go there now. But right down the street, they opened up a brewery, right?
Right.
So the brewery is right beside that the apartments or whatever the assisted living place is right down the corner. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But
The old the old
yeah,
JC.
yeah,
Yeah,
the old
Beverly
Jason.
Hotel.
But I went to this. I went to the city manager to get a permit for something, and they said you couldn't have beer, wine, and alcohol within 1,000 feet of a residential place. This is what they told me.
You couldn't say you
Then
can't sell it by the glass. You can't sell it by the glass, but you can produce it. A bars
they
and stuff,
sell it.
and
They sell it at the. They
yeah,
sell. They
I know,
sell
but
cups at the brewery.
yeah, like bars and stuff are they in a different category than a distillery. It's a
It's
different category.
alcohol though, right? Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just graded different. It's not like just like a restaurant with a bar or a bar. It's not. It's deemed different. So that's probably why on that.
that's crazy though, ain't it? It's double. It come on
Hey,
double
man,
standard.
listen, man. Listen. It's hard. It's hard to win. It's hard to win. It, it's hard to win in Rockingham County. Hard. It's hard to win in any of these rural places, man. Because I mean, you got people that's the people that's making decisions have been on these boards and
They're
commissions
against us.
so long.
They're against. Yeah, they're against.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tim.
yeah. I'm still. I mean, they've been on these boards so long, and they do. They're in like some of them. Some things, man. Just in the good old boy network, man. It's just like I'm just nah. It's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do that I'm gonna give you. And I'm gonna give you the okay for. But my friend here that we went to school with, or whatever, it's okay because for whatever reason it's okay. You know, and that's what we have to do. We have to vote the right people in and get the right people in these places. I mean, it starts with local government, man. If we don't vote the right people in, then stuff like that happen. You want fair, nonpartisan people in those positions, and that's not what we get. A lot of these people that are elected to these elected officials have agendas, and we keep voting them in, and they're not speaking for the people; they're speaking for a small group.
Well, I think all politicians or probably the vast majority of them agendas and people they trying to appease once they do get in office. I think that's just the way politics works. But yeah, I think going back to what you were talking about, Demetrius, I think the bars and the distilleries are would be like in a totally different category than trying to put an event together. Uh, at the farmers market or what, Reeves Square, whatever it's called. But then again, you kind of get the sense that they really don't want certain people there anyway, certain events. At least that's how I feel about it sometimes. Um, like I said, the farmers market they can be there anytime they want, but something that may draw some people and give some entertainment to this town, or at least try to give some entertainment to this town. They put a lot of roadblocks up. Got to have this, got to have that, got to have $20 million in insurance, shit like that. So it like I said, it goes back to Timmy's point of you got people in office that's been in office for ever and a day, and until we get them out of there, shit probably gonna stay the same. Damn, y'all sleep?
Oh no.
All right, we
Yeah,
got
but
dead.
it's kind of irritating, man. That like living somewhere where there's so many roadblocks or there's so many hoops that we got to jump through to be successful. Where it's basically just handed to them. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating.
It is frustrating.
I mean, we gotta turn that frustration into fuel. We gotta not let them stop right there.
Yeah.
We can't let them stop us. They gotta have a reason. They gotta have a reason. If you say no, then you gotta be a why. Why? And that's what we gotta. Sometimes we just give up. We were like, "Can I do this, sir?" No, and then you're like, "Oh, okay, I can't do it." And instead of saying why, and then who are you to tell me I can't? Who do I need? Who do I need? Who got more horsepower than you? Because there's always somebody else. And I'm gonna tell you what people don't want. They don't want bad press. They don't want bad publicity. So if you holler and holler loud enough, then a lot of times they'll bend. They'll bend. It.
Go ahead.
I got some stuff in the works for the Reedsville area, and I'm the same stuff. It's it's I don't know, or I don't know if that'll work. I don't know if that's good or that, but because you don't have anything, it's nothing. It's no bars or entertainment in Reedsville. You got Turks. Everybody goes to Turks, right? Or
That's it.
the dirty bottom, is the dirty bottom still open?
I guess whenever they ain't having fights or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why not allow somebody who is a native of Reedsville open up a bar, a legit bar, and I mean, and with a twist, you know what I'm saying? It was a tattoo bar, you know, you know, tat and taste, I mean, but that's frowned upon, because I guess it wasn't an idea from anybody that used to own farmland. I never owned farmland, but you run into stuff and they try to stop you, man. Bars, I don't know why bars are frowned upon. People drink. Why do you think people go to church? I mean, really, why do you think they go to church? What
The
what
drink
what is
and
the
the heat.
percentage? What is the percentage of food to alcohol sold at?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I say it's about even. I
When
say
I
it's
go there, well, we do even win. Hey, the fat man got a bar.
no, but he don't. He just do coffee and stuff.
No, I don't know. I want to. I would love to do something in reason when I'm trying to, but sometimes it gets to a point where it's so hard that it's not going to be worth it to a business owner to do that. If I have to put so much money in and do all this and all that, is it going to be worth it? It's going to be profitable. I was thinking the real estate prices are reasonable in Rockham County. I already have a building, a location. I just need need to make this money.
Right.
But I don't think they like that. I don't think they like it. I think they like it better if you out here trying to hustle so they can arrest you instead of allowing you to open business and be an entrepreneur and make some legit money. I don't think they like that.
Well, you gotta have some police department to do. So somebody gotta hustle.
Yeah.
Want you, I don't want you to do it the right way.
Yeah.
Yes. So when is so we got Black Family Day coming up, don't we?
It's virtual, though, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
it's virtual. Yeah, but it's the 18th or next weekend, or was it this past week?
It's coming up.
No, it was yesterday.
Was it? I missed it. I do
I
apologize.
think what I'm saying is September 18th. So that was yesterday. I think I missed it. Yeah, somebody said it was Saturday. I wanted to see if we could get Brother Mon on and have him speak for a few minutes. I hadn't heard back from him. Try to catch him another time. But I do want to send a big shout out to Greg and AJ for getting Foster's Grill going, man. I went there maybe about a week or so ago, and had the chicken sub, and it was great. It was great. Big props to them brothers.
Is it still called Foster's?
Yeah, as far as I know,
Okay.
I know Greg in the comments. He probably will tell you. But it was, like I said, brothers got that thing going. When I did go in there, they had cars going in and out. So that right there gives folks another option as far as places to eat other than say Pete's and Turks and things
And,
like that.
yeah, and guys, man, keep these guys in business. Keep them in business. Go eat. Go eat
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Like I said, we got Foster's Grill. Uh, then you got
Greg Cobb's Grill still going, right?
you got Cobb Grill. You got Fatbacks. So we got places to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, got a little something different besides the normal. You got to make these other. You got to make those three normal.
Oh yeah.
Steve, man, you good? You look quiet over there. What's up?
Oh yeah, great dog.
Still watching film?
No, not
He
yet.
watching Power, Raising Canaan.
I seen that this morning.
Yes, yes.
I have not seen any of it.
You
What?
missing a good show. You missing a good show, man.
I need to go and start watching it because
You ever been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I don't watch that bullshit either.
Hey,
Oh,
so
just
listen.
Tariq
So
be
we,
back in
look,
November.
so we hadn't had a show what 2 weeks now. Did y'all watch the 9/11 like
I
the
did.
it
I
was like the
did.
hidden videos of 9/11? Did you
I
watch it?
did. I did. I watched it.
Oh my god, man. That was
Hey, hey, somebody got a real bad echo.
it
It
ain't
must be
mine.
me.
Yeah, I ain't
I think it might be you.
for me.
I don't hear echo now.
It's
Yeah,
me when I mute mine. It goes away.
okay. But that documentary, man, we sit here and watch that for days. And the scene where the firemen were inside the World Trade Center, I mean the Twin Tower, and they heard the people hitting the roof that were jumping out. Man, that was crazy. The people 80, 80 to 100 floors up, and they jumping out the building. Like, man, that was rough, man. And then I seen the one with Spike Lee talking about all the after effects, where the people, all the cancers and everything that people was getting, where they basically went in and told them that the air was good, it wasn't nothing wrong with the air, but when they broke it down, these people were saying, man, we were inhaling melted glass, metal, um, asbestos, dirt, concrete. All this stuff was found in these people's lungs from where they went inhaling it. Man, and first responders, the construction workers that went to work there, everybody, that was crazy, man. Like, crazy. It's a lot of these people, I think, still trying to fight to get that money, or get money for their families and stuff.
That's
Man, it's
been
crazy.
20 years, right? It's been 20 years now, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's tough, man. I remember where I was, man. I was with my father, man. And I was cutting. My father was at my house, and I was outside cutting the grass, and he came to the door, and he was like, "Yo, a plane just hit the twin towers," and then I came in, and we were watching it, and then we was in shock when the other plane hit the other building, man. It's like we under attack, man. It was scary, man. We're sitting there. I'm sitting there looking at my dad, and that's the closest that we've been to war on our soil. And a lot of countries, man, a lot of people from a lot of different countries have been they lived through wars, but we've never had that. We never had those issues, man, and we were under attack, man, and still basically under attack. We're not safe. We're hated, and we're hated for bad decisions, is bad political decisions, and jumping in and getting in wars that we had nothing to do with. Historically, we've always been bad with that, but it never touched home. We never had that here, and that 9/11 stuff was, it's so different, man. I remember before that, you could go to the airport and just watch planes take off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just different, man. It's different now. It's scary, man. And to raise kids nowadays, they don't understand how free it was, and to see how tight things are now, it's crazy. It's way different. Airports, I mean, airports, you get there 10 minutes before your plane take off and get through airport now. Yeah, if you ain't there an hour, you probably miss your plane.
Yeah, man, it was definitely way different uh, back then.
You
Like I
remember
said,
how
I
your families used to walk you to the gate to the airplane.
yeah, yeah, you can't do that no more. Yeah, but I like I said, I remember, I was working third shift at the time, and I just got off and was up watching ESPN, and my wife at the time, she was in the bedroom watching TV, and she was like, uh, "Something going on in New York." So I turned from ESPN to I think NBC, and just at the moment I turned the TV, I saw the second plane hit, and the rest of the day I was just on that channel, just watching, and I actually saw when both the towers fell. I mean, it was a dark day for this country, and no matter what color you are, or your race, or whatever, and how you feel, but you kind of felt like America, got sucker punched, and you got a black eye that day. So, and I think I can remember, it was about 3 weeks later, they were showing the troops traveling in the desert, getting closer and closer to Baghdad, I think it was, and you couldn't help but watch. I think that's probably the only time in this country, and at least in my lifetime, that everybody came together as one, black, white, whatever. You know, that's probably the one time, and since then,
See, man, I had a different experience during that time. I I'm Muslim, and During that time, it was real bad. It was yeah, black, white, Mexican, everybody got along, but I think the hate turned toward a religion instead of a group of people that happen to be that religion. You
Right.
know, so I experienced a lot of hate. I lost people as friends because they just assumed that everybody that was Muslim, everybody that studied Islam was okay with what happened. And
Right.
that's just like saying everybody's a Christian is in a clan. You know,
Right.
it's not. It's groups of people. You know, a religion is a choice that you make, and a follow. You follow that. You follow that religion, and you study that religion. It does not dictate who you are. You dictate who you are. And these groups that just happen to be of that faith does not dictate the whole faith. And that's what I got out of that. But it was beautiful to see how everybody did come together, and for a short amount of time it wasn't. It was brother. It wasn't whites separated from white. It was all you American. We got to get together. We got to get together and we got to fight these people. And it felt good until it melted down into. I mean, people find reasons to hate people, and just so happened they found the Islamic faith a scapegoat because these guys were Islamic. But
I
that's
had to agree with you, man. I had to agree with you. There was a time, we were singling out a certain group or a certain religion of people.
You know
Which
what though?
Go ahead.
I going back to that feeling that everybody felt that day when you saw the towers fail when they fell, right? The one time in my lifetime honestly feel like I felt like that was the Rodney King verdict. That
What? That
Rodney
everybody
King
came
verdict,
together.
man, that was, huh? It
That
was,
everybody came together.
people. We as a people came together briefly.
No,
You don't think so?
we ride. We went in on we stole
no.
TVs.
I'm saying black folks, but
The
Yeah,
black
that's what I'm saying.
that was a divide. That verdict divided people. Most non-black people were upset. Were not upset. They like, yeah, that's good. And black people were, that's not right. I mean,
Yeah,
it was just crazy. I mean, I don't know, man. Same with OJ. Same with
OJ
OJ.
did it.
That was yeah.
OJ
That was
did it.
that was Joe OJ's son did it.
somebody say
OJ did
OJ.
it.
Somebody say OJ. OJ didn't do it.
OJ did it. OJ did.
OJ
But the
didn't do
love don't fit. You mustn't quit.
it. OJ didn't do it. OJ wrote a whole book about if he had done it.
This is what I would have did.
Yeah, it's like if somebody don't sit this niggas down, somebody take OJ phone.
Oh yeah.
OJ was
OJ
doing.
did.
All right, man.
Mm.
But well, we've been at this about an hour, man. So we're gonna go ahead and end it. Let these folks enjoy the night. Watch the rest of this game. Kansas City's up right now, 14-7. About 12 minutes left in the second quarter. And how about them Cowboys? How about that?
They pulled off
Yeah,
one today.
yeah. Sorry, yeah, we did. Just like somebody did Thursday.
Hey,
Hey,
your running game looked on point today. I give you that. Your running game looked good today.
I ain't
Well,
got much. I ain't got much to say. My team ain't won a damn game.
you got that Philadelphia Eagles as your quarterback.
Why I got this parakeet sitting in the living room talking about you know that? Yes, we did. Why this parakeet in here? This light skinned parakeet in here.
All right, well, since we're going to talk about a little sports before we go, how about this? I said this a couple of years ago, and I'm saying it again. I think Zeke is on his way out the door. Not that I want
Oh
him to be,
yes, definitely,
not that
definitely,
I want him to be, but I feel like they are trying to push this Dak Prescott thing and get him to throwing as much as he can, and Zeke getting less carries, and then you got Pollard doing his thing.
bruh.
You know,
Pollard right now. Pollard is at the top of his game. He at the top of
but
his
here's
game
the
right
thing.
now.
But I've seen this before. You remember when DeMarco Murray had that great year, and they wouldn't give him that money. He went to Philly. Then they gave the backup the job. This dude in stealing draws in Cologne ain't even last 6 months. So I've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I think with the money they paying Zeke, you probably can't get rid of him this year. You probably ain't gonna be able to get rid of
What
him
I'm gonna
next.
say is
Big
he
hit.
he,
They
he
gonna
ain't
give.
never he ain't never really been that good to me. I'm gonna just be honest with
I mean, you can be honest, but first 3 years he was the baddest man on the
Hey,
planet.
look, check
you.
this out
What
though.
planet was
Look,
y'all
look, 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 look. In that scheme that Dallas run, which one of them the most versatile back that they can use? Zeke or Pollard?
In
It's
that
Pollard.
scheme,
It's
Pollard.
Pollard.
on?
Exactly.
Okay,
And so
but
if he fit that
Pollard
scheme, and
cannot. Pollard is not an every down back.
I don't know, he running like it.
No, he running in spots.
Zeke's
You
next
put him
job is
out
in a
there,
lingerie football league.
you may
I need him on the out. I don't,
Pollard
yeah,
a three down
Yeah,
back.
hey, y'all,
It
hey,
ain't
that
work.
means you can get him.
I
Y'all
need
decide.
him. I'm trying to find Cam's number.
Hey, no, Cam coming to the coach.
That's
Cam
right.
coming
I'm
to the
trying,
coach.
Quarterback. No, I say you stick with Heineke, whatever Heineke.
no, I'm talking about for the Outlaws.
Oh, you talking about for the outlaw?
I'm talking about for the Outlaws. I'm trying to find Cam.
You
Hey
gonna have to
man,
pay Cam $1 million.
when y'all had tryouts?
Hey man, we just had a roster lock, man. We done. We can't. We got to deal with what we got.
Shit, I was gonna come out of retirement, man. I'm a long snapper.
You don't want
We
to
got
do
to.
that, bro.
Y'all got no long snapper.
It's a long
Hey,
snap.
for real though. For real though. Listen, for real though. Yesterday, I think
Can
Mike Harris was
anybody?
on here. I think Mike
How did
Harris was on here.
what?
Mike played yesterday. Yeah, Mike played with the Grizzlies yesterday. So
How's
yesterday was
Lamar doing?
who?
How's
He
Lamar
sent
doing?
he sent me a message. He said the dude had a hold
Had to be
it.
broken real.
No, I'm talking about the guy that got hurt in the game yesterday. He had a oh yeah, Mike's godfather died also.
Oh,
Last
I saw
night,
that post.
Yeah, so the guy had a lumbar strain and a concussion.
Dang. Oh, y'all playing football.
So Timmy, the guy that was trying to go head up with Steve Williams,
Oh
little
God.
Steve. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But the guy was about 300 pounds, but he still tried to go up against little Steve.
but he wasn't
Yeesh.
no Wesley Williamson, 300 pounds.
No,
He was
and,
like
and what people
300 pounds of chewing gum.
and what people don't understand, look, when little Steve strap up, he a whole different.
Oh
He
yeah.
out to bring some physical damage.
Oh yeah.
And that dude tried to go head up with him, and I seen his soul go to the other end zone.
Yeesh.
And, but anyway, going back to the game, man, the way that things come together, it was a rival game because a lot of the players that played for the Outlaws came from the Grizzlies, and at first, going before the game even started, it was a lot of back talk going back and forth. But then, like Raheem Lynn, he passed away. And a lot of players from both teams had relationship, with Raheem, man, and Byron and everything. So, we paid homage to that. But during the game though, it was like just everybody was out there like it was a rec ball, man. Everybody was just playing. It wasn't no arguing, with no bickering. It wasn't none of that. When that guy got hurt, it was a couple of emotions going on because they felt like a couple of those hits on that one play was dirty. But you gotta keep your head on the swivel in the game of football.
Yeah.
And so some emotions grows up then. But then after that, while guy was we was waiting on EMS, everybody was on the field chopping it up. Like, man, it's good to see you. How you doing? You know, just everybody was fellowshipping. Huh?
So
Yeah. So it was cool. It was good to see people in different uniforms come together and just play the sport that they love to play, man. And then at the end of the game, at one point in time, they said we weren't gonna shake hands because they think it was gonna be as. But at the end of the game, guys still shook hands, man, because they were good to play each other. They still had respect for each other. And even when I got home, I got messages from the other players, man. Hey, good game, coach, man. Y'all good, y'all straight, you know. And I tell them good game, you know. But now, as far as me, I still got some growing to go. I ain't.
Timmy, Timmy, you want to go ahead first before I go?
Hey, hey, hey.
You
I,
go ahead because I'm gonna let it out.
hey, look, I appreciate y'all guys. Appreciate anybody watching. We're gonna be doing this show regularly. If all of us can't get on, every week is gonna be a show. Whether it has to be one person, we're gonna set this thing so people can and
Yeah, we definitely gonna get back at it next week.
yeah. But
Hey, toy
I'm
drive, toy
good, man.
drive.
I appreciate y'all guys, man. Something
Yeah,
about over. Big boy season, man, coming in. Hey, I'm gonna be fresh.
yeah. As Demetri said, toy drive. For everybody watching or still watching, please, if you want to start, if you want to donate the money, we're gonna get that cash app out to you this week. But other than that, please go out and start, buy some toys for boys and girls, and get them to us as soon as you possibly can. Just hit me. And, if you got something, hit me up in my inbox. I'll come get it, and I'll keep it here until we're ready to give it out in December. Like I said, the number is 500 kids is what we want. So 10 minute levels. So uh, can I go on ahead and express what I saw yesterday?
Yeah. Hey.
Because somebody called me early yesterday. It's like it's D-Day, motherfucker. He had he had 99 points in his head driving to the game. I know he did.
I did.
I know he did. I know he had to play. He had to play to score 99 damn points. And the final score was what?
8-0.
That
They
red.
took away one.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, they did take away one. They did take away one.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you, was you up watching film all night long? I know you was in the car driving home, talking to yourself. Unless unless your son was riding with you, you probably talking to yourself. Bro, I know the feeling.
I was talking to myself in the car. You roll with me. I was talking to myself.
I know the feeling, bro. I know you was in the car
Yeah.
talking to yourself, man. God damn it. I called this play and it was open and some bitch didn't throw it where I told him to throw it and this and that. No. I know you too well. I know you had 99.9 points in your head on the way to.
99.9. Had him. Had him.
But you know what? You supposed to take it personal. So I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. But it was a good game, man. Yeah, both teams got things to work on.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
W is a W.
Yeah, that's true. Take it as it
A
is,
W.
man.
Who knows? You might see them in the playoffs. All right, so we all good, man. We gonna get up out of here. Anything you want to say, man?
Just toy drive. Like you said, we'll put the cash app. Inbox me, inbox Mike, inbox Timmy. If y'all want to donate, want us to pick up. The target is 500 kids, and we'll have the cash app up this week.
By all means, please donate. It's for a great cause, and we had a great time doing it last year. I got the Santa suit this year, so I'm gonna be in the Santa suit, and I'm gonna have my gun on my hip. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that this year, not in Santa Fe. But in all seriousness, it's a good cause. We want to reach out to these communities, and we really need to get in touch with these apartment complexes. Get with them early.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we can try to add Eden to the mix this year. Uh, I just want this to be a little bit. I want it to be much bigger than last year. I think we can pull it off. Starting a little early this year. I've actually bought some stuff. So and we're gonna find thick ass Barbie again this year.
Good, Barbie.
All right, man. But bruh, I hope you well, man. And the boys got the victory on Thursday. So I'm just gonna say that defense that you was talking about all year
They
ain't
look
looking
suspect.
good.
They look suspect, man. They look
Ain't
suspect right
looking
now.
good. But hopefully my Cowboys can get better. And like I said, I think Zeke's days may be numbered because I think Pollard had over 100 yards today. So I know
Yeah, he
Cowboy
did.
fans will be like, you need to cut Zeke. But, if you cut him, that's too much of a salary cap hit. And Eagles lost today, so I won't hear shit from Kevin. Uh,
He called me
but,
earlier.
yeah, I hadn't heard from him in a minute. And then, well, I think they ain't scored but what, 11 points, right?
What today?
Yeah,
Did they get 11? I thought it was something like I didn't think they got 11.
I think they got 11. I know the 49ers beat them, though. But,
Yeah,
yeah, man, we want this toy drive to be much bigger than last year, so that's why we starting early and we're gonna push this thing. So can donate. We ask that you do donate. As Demetrius just said, just hit me, Timmy, or Demetrius up, inboxes, and let us know you got some stuff, and we'll come and get it. Or like I said, we're gonna get that Cash App up this week. So look for that on the group page and on our personal pages. If you
look,
want to
I
do it
see, I
that,
see, I see Greg Lee on here. Maybe where we set up to do the tours or whatever. Greg can come out there and donate a hot dog or something to some kids. Set up, do something like that.
kind of cold in your hot dogs, ain't it?
Maybe do a stew or something. We can give away some stew. Do some stew or something, or sell some court. Do something. We do some stew, something.
We get with Greg. We talk with him. We and
Yeah.
Greg, if you still watching, man, just let me know when you want us to go live from the grill. We there. Let us know. Grand opening coming on soon, I hope. All right. Well, that's gonna be our time. D, my brother, you have a great night.
You too, bro.
Tell the kids I love them. Tell them I said hey.
Say hey to Uncle Mom.
Hey, hey.
All right, bro. You be easy, bro.
All right, man. Tell the other two I'm with them.
I got you.
Tell sis, Cowboys for life.
Cowboys!
I do. Be easy.
She's sleeping on the couch. She's sleeping on the couch.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's not my house.
All right, bro.
Take it easy, my man. All right, and to all of you, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be back next week. I promise you that. I'm Big L. I'm out.